The summer, the summer travel season is upon us, and the CDC is worried measles could spread on your next flight. That is not funny. Just my not being able to speak was kind of funny. Here now to talk about what that means for you and more, CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg. Peter, always good to see you.
And right back at you.
Thanks. All right, let's talk about this new warning from the CDC. What is the first thing someone should do if they experience symptoms after they land? And is there any sort of travel insurance that people can get to protect their bank account if something goes really wrong with their trip?
Well, let's start with the insurance part. You can always get travel insurance, which is about trip cancellation and interruption insurance, which does protect you if you have a medical emergency. This would qualify, of course, because it's considered infectious. But you need to do that, of course, before you ever buy the trip or go on the trip. You can't buy fire insurance after the second floor catches fire. So do that now. But read the policy carefully, and the way you do that is you do not buy it online. You buy it through a travel advisor or a travel agent who can read you through the hieroglyphics of that policy language so you know what you're covered for as well as what you're not covered for.
I know United Airlines has changed how early you need to check in to one of its flights, and now the cutoff will be 45 minutes before that flight departs. Before this, the window was 30 minutes. Do you think this will actually make a difference in flow or, I don't know, getting planes out of the gate on time?
Well, it's also about baggage. Remember, before, the cutoff time, if you didn't have bags, was 30 minutes. If you did have bags, it was 45 minutes. If you got to the gate 40 minutes ahead of your flight, your bags didn't make the flight. They would actually cut you off. Now they've extended that 45-minute limit. Even if you don't have bags, it's about getting those planes in and out of the gates as fast as possible. The problem here, of course, is connecting flights. And so it's how fast you can get to those gates as well.
You know, I know few people get off their flight, right, especially long ones, raving about how comfy their seats were on any flight. But budget airlines in Europe are considering standing-only seats now as early as next year. Whoa. They say some of these tickets could go as low as €5 per flight. So if this is successful, do you see it taking off here in any way? And would it even be legal in the United States?
Listen, no, it may not even be legal in Europe. Look, the safety authorities there are never going to go with this. This is not going to fly. This is actually something that was proposed almost as a hoax by Ryanair a couple of years ago, where they had like bars over your head with strap hangers, and they were going to do standing room only flights. That's not going to fly. This is not going to fly. The safety authorities, the liability here is just too great. It's not going to happen. It's a nice concept if you really want to be draconian, but this is not going to happen.
All right, Peter. And before you go, where are you today?
I'm in New York, actually, about to fly to London tonight. So hopefully I'll see you next week from somewhere around the globe.
All right. Well, have a great, safe flight, and I hope it's a comfy one, too.
Thanks.
Bye,
right. Dylan.
CBS
Did
Travel.
I say Dylan? I mean Dana.
That's all right.
Oh
It's one of those mornings. I couldn't speak at the top of the segment either. I don't know. CBS travel editor Peter Greenberg, thank you so much. And Dylan, by the way, is my producer. So that's what you're doing there.